My name is Anday. Welcome to another video slash stream today. Today is going to be all about the Five Nights at Freddy's final trailer. Now I'm a little torn on this because I'm like unsure if we've seen enough or too much. You know what I mean? But part of me is also like, okay, like really, we haven't seen that much of this movie, which it's a little up in the air of how long it is, but the general consensus was that it was at least going to be 3 hours long, which I hope so. But, it's also between, the possibilities of, okay, is there showing too much of what this is going to happen in the movie or what's going to happen for the characters? It's very, it's very interesting because this is very different from the games, like, where you only get, like, at least one, maybe two trailers, and then just everything else is just there on release. There's no leaks. There's barely anything that tells us something of what else is going to happen within the game or story. So as for the movie, I'll get into another reason why I'm a little torn, but it's nothing bad for sure. I'll just elaborate on what I mean after this trailer, of course, because this is the FNAF Freddy's final trailer, and there's going to be a lot of stuff in here. Hopefully really cool stuff. So much so that I am very excited to see what will happen in this movie. Because, I really think it will do very well, for sure, obviously. For as much as, as much as the older people, like myself, really like Five Nights at Freddy's, there's also a bunch of kids. Which, I mean, we were kids when it first came out on, 2014. So, there's obviously going to do very well because of that. But also, it's still like a really good premise, right? The practical effects, the costumes, the story, the so much lore that's part of it that doesn't even have to be here right away. It can just be, put little bits and pieces for like later down the line. With all the stuff that's in recent games, that can obviously be put a part of in this franchise, which it's gonna be at least 3 movies, I think, is what it's always been said, like, okay, it's going to be 3 movies. I suspect FNAF 2 is going to be part of 2, but the third one is either going to be, it's either going to be on a new franchise, I think, or is it going to go, or it's going to go straight to Pizzaplex, because say whatever you want about that game, it's became one of the most recognizable places of the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, because how much is there, how much you can go through in that place. It's like up there in the most recognizable terms of of games that people know instantly is FNAF. So anyways, yeah, I guess we'll go straight into this. This is Five Nights at Freddy's, the final trailer. I hope you see more of you know what I mean, more of Shaggy Boy Urple Man. Okay? Guess go. Play. Ooh, cameras. Ooh, Pirate's Cove? Hallway. Ooh, oh, it's these people. They're looting, I think. Oh, they definitely are looting. Never mind. Well, not the arcade. No, bro, the pinball. Oh. Chica's one is in the kitchen usually. Or not. Is it the cupcake? Oh! I was half right. Oh my god! You got eaten by a cupcake, dude.
Piece of cake, really.
That's funny. That's horrible, but it's funny. She did cupcake toss.
It's a security gig.
There he is. Security gig.
Hello?
Did he blink? Oh, red eyes.
Welcome to Freddy's. Have
Uh-huh.
you met them yet?
Vanessa.
Met who?
Oh, she can just press it?
Foxy,
Oh,
Bonnie, Chica,
yep.
Freddy.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
Back in the 80s. Some kids went missing.
Yep.
What is this?
That's why the place shut down. The police
Jeez.
said Freddy's. Hey! They never
Oh,
found the
there's...
kids.
Oh, that's... Oh. Is that the babysitter or somebody else? Okay, whoa. That looks so good. Oh, there's Corey. Whoa.
How to stop them.
Who was that? Oh, he was running.
It's too late. He's coming.
Bro. He is horrific. Dude, that is wow. Also, Fusion Z Gamer, we love you. We love to see you. Okay, let's see here. I think it was. Hello, where's the thing? Okay, well, so much to talk about, obviously, specifically with that going on. So let's see here. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Oh, hold on, don't play. Okay, so here I am. Now I'm gone. Now I'm small. Let's move this man here, and then put him back. Then fix the size. Ready? There you go. Now let's do what we always do, a little trailer analysis. Analysis. Okay, I didn't have to make the screen that big, but whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so here we have, well, pizza cup, not pizza cup, just a regular soda cup. Old TV. Oh, those are like, this is like those trays that you see in like way back in the day when they brought movies to school. When you were allowed to bring movies or something, they would roll it up on this thing. Then you'd watch something like Space Jam or freaking Osmosis Jones. I feel like I dated myself with that one. Anyways, so there's not much going on here. Hold on. How does it look like this? Okay, not bad. Okay, so I've read somewhere that these are either the parents of some of the kids, like from, you know, later down when they're older, or like fellow kids, I guess. Maybe. I guess was the parents, but it's probably not, because they find their way in the kitchen, which seems like. And then the first thing they go to is the ATM, which I feel like, you know, at least depending on what caused them to abandon the place, they would have taken all the money, right? Fazbear Entertainment, they would have taken all the money. Not leave it for scavengers to come here. And also, why do they have to bring... I understand prizes are very sought after. Oh, look. There's a Freddy mask. There's t-shirts, tickets. Bunch of tickets. Those are cool. There's some prizes there. 120 tickets, I think. That's not bad. Tickets. There's a rocket thing right there. There's there. This guy. His hair. There was a chair at a price counter. Like, bro, I understand the prices are cool, but you don't have to do all that. Jeez. Oh yeah, and there's Bonnie plush up there. He's cool. We like. Oh, it doesn't even take for the prizes. Nah, that's mean. Okay, here's where they get my disagreements. Look at the perfectly good pinball machines. You can bring them home. You can clean it up, patch it up, either sell it for profit or just have it in your house. That's not cool. That's a cool at all. For what reason, bro? That's look at it's a card game, whatever that one was, and then that one. Hold on. Genie and King Cool, I think. Bro, like pinballs are so hard to come by. This and the. Okay, well this isn't that bad. Okay, what's that? I don't even know what that is. Oh, okay, it's just a. It's a ticket. It's a token dispenser. It's those things where you put $1 in there, and then it'll come out as, you know, or not tickets, tokens. It'll come out, or 25 cents, or maybe yeah. This was before they had tokens, or I think, tokens are like a 2000s thing. Back then, you just used quarters on everything, because quarters was so hard to get apparently. But yeah, so it's 25 cents. So that would mean you put $1. Okay, yeah. See there, you put $1 in. And 25 cents would come out, like 4 of them, and then you can take that to go spend on anything else. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So, for some reason, this guy... Okay, well, I thought he was going to also trash whatever that is, but I guess it makes sense here, because there's probably a bunch of money in there. But yeah, I like this. I really like this. We're not just going to see the animatronics being a problem for Mike and Vanessa, but it seems like it's also going to be a hassle for everyone else who decides to come into the pizzeria, which is great because we get to see, you know, them not necessarily being the heroes of their establishment, but like just shown to be forced to reckon with, especially against just anybody who comes over the place. So like we're seeing these guys in a bad light for trashing the place for sure. And I like that they do have this one here because this is like directly a huge nod to the game. Which I mean, you know, there's nothing going on here, I don't think, but you know, we were always seeing like heard Chica is in the kitchen of the first game. We never see it, but we know that she's in there with all the pots and pans moving around. And apparently she can bring her cupcake here too, which sounds very neat. And I thought she herself was a big... Well, I thought... not Carl. I'm so used to calling him Carl. That's not his name. It's Mr. Cupcake. Look at him. He's a Mr. Sir. I don't know. I used to always think that was like a suit. His little cupcake wrapper. He's a Mr. I thought for sure he was probably the one making the noise in here. But no, he's just there getting ready to launch at this guy and eat his face. That is horrifying. Look at that. He's getting his face munched on. Okay, that's actually... Okay, well, we never saw like a good size of how big Mr. Cookie is, but apparently he must be huge if he's able to just munch your face. Fredbear style. Wow. Just launches himself. Okay, that's kind of funny. As well, you look at him, he's so angry. Like, this is funny, but it's also like, oh, scary. Actually, he looks really cool though. It looks like you can just pick him up. Really. Okay, well, I guess the size difference isn't really established because there's Chica holding him up, and it looks a little like he's a lot smaller than he really is. So yeah, then we go back here. Okay, so it's clear that this is after they trash the place. So maybe they said maybe the job is open because of what they did. You know what I mean? There was like, you know, word goes around that there was a attempted robbery and then all the people disappeared, I guess. All the robbers just trashed the place and left. They probably didn't go away with the money though. Unless, you know, the animatronics were smart enough to save the money, I guess, and leave them around. But probably not. But, you know, like, maybe that's why they're offering the job. Not to Mike specifically, but that's why Shaggy Man here. What was the name he got here? It was something like, not Dave Miller. It was another name. I can't remember it right now. I'll probably look it up in another thing. But yeah, maybe that's why there's a job opening for a security guard. Which, you know, why else would there be a security guard opening for a pizza place if it's not even open? You know? Which, I mean, it was debatable even if it was open in the first place in the first game because of all the cobwebs and such. You know, it's like very up to interpretation, which I really, really love. But here it's pretty straightforward, I guess. After we get like a first scene in the movie, it's those guys trashing the place, and then they come to life, and then we see Mike and such, Abby here. They go ran around in this new job. She keeps him safe, or he keeps her safe. As they go, look at him, dude. He looks... That's a purple tie, bro. I think it's purple or very dark red. Or no. It's probably... Is that Vanessa's coat? Who knows? It's probably Mike's. There's a Celebrate poster. That's cool. There's a little camera system. There's the Easter eggs back there. There is... What else? There's a crane game. There's the ball pit over there. Okay, this is either Foxy's Pirate Cove or... Huh, so they weren't that damaged. Look, they're... Okay, there's glass on the floor still, I think you can make them out. But they seem to still be working, at least these two. Which, that's good. Okay, so maybe this is somebody else. This is not Foxy. Look at those crazy eyes. They light up, too. Here's a cool... Here's a cool little drawing thing. This is neat. Well, not drawing, but like a artwork. It's pretty neat. Here's Vanessa. She's a police. She's great. For real. And there's Mike. He's also great. Look at him. He looks... Oh, is that blood there? Ooh. Probably hit his head or something. Hopefully. And, what is back here? Is that milk? There's Band-Aids. There is... I don't know what that is. Is that a package or something? Like a restaurant or something? Who knows? Okay, here's another Foxy artwork. Here is a Showtime button for Foxy's Cove. I see. Foxy's Fair Cove, and Vanessa just goes ahead and pushes it like nah. Just nice nails. And this is cool. Like you can see him like moving right here. Look at his pants. They're barely at his hips. Pull up your pants, sir. Yeah, I do like how they went out of their way to make him really look like he's falling apart and such from like the first game, because you know they got a lot of these models to a T, especially that big hole in his chest, and the second hole, and then his arms, his hand, his lack of hand, and his just overall wear and tear. Like this is just really, really good. I can't give him enough props. You know, it's like super crazy. Like way back in the day, if you all have seen, there was this one guy who made full-length animatronics of the first game, and I don't know if it wasn't just his inability to make it in that level, or he just wanted to do his own interpretation, but when he made the first technically animatronics of them, they looked way, way, way different. But here, instead of like, you know, how usually movies go, they usually like, you know, they change not even a lot of stuff, just change something to fit more, be more in the cinematic angle, to be a more cinematic angle. And here they just do the exact same thing from the games. Look at this. Like this is just so great. And it has my huge props. Like look, I even name all them here. Foxy, Bonnie, Chico, Freddy. There's Cupcake again. His murderous teeth. Look at those teeth. Those buck teeth. They probably have bitten so many people's faces. And somehow get all the blood off. But, you know, we don't question that. This is cute. This is really cute. She's probably there having a good time seeing all them perform their songs and such. Which I don't know if it's gonna be working like that, but we haven't really heard them talk. You know what I mean? We've only heard them sing songs. Yeah, Producer Megan, that was a really good movie. Just came out earlier this year. That was a cool. Hold on. It was like a in between frame between Freddy's face. Look at that. That is creepy, bro. Tell me this is okay. This. Tell me if you've played the first game, right? There were sometimes little hallucinations that pop up. It was like Freddy with bloodshot eyes and then Bonnie with white eyes. This is exactly that. Look at him. Look at his eyes. They're like tinted very lightly red to give that appearance. Plus all this going on there, bro. That's just, bro. That is crazy. That is so crazy for real. Okay, here we have Mike turning around. And he's just there. Then he's turning around here with a lot of children. So, I'm not sure, because what they're implying later on the trailer, I think, with this woman here, that this is either a dream or the spirits of the children are out here just looking at Mike as he woke up for some reason in a forest. Which, you know, it kind of cuts between him falling asleep and that. But we don't know for sure. Look at him. He's in green. He's in shorts. What is that, a bucket over there? Bucket and a stick. Yeah, we don't know for sure what's going to go on here. We just know that they run away. And someone chasing one of these. This guy here. It's Vanessa. And there's this part again where he's trapped in some sort of mechanical torture device, to put it lightly. Definitely probably made by you know who. And then we see, I think this is one of the people that were raiding the store. Raiding the pizzeria. And she sees this guy. Okay, this is probably one of the ghost kids. And he's just there like, haha, come follow me. And then she does. All the way to Freddy. Which, look at him standing here like that. I don't know if this is the official Freddy model. Like all the way in the front, you know? Because that's probably where he would be. Or this is like a spare Freddy that they have back here. Which, you know, it wouldn't be out of the question because, you know, as much as we like to think there's only one Freddy, there's kind of technically multiple especially with all those extra heads in the backstage that's in the first game. We don't really see that much of any other games. We just know that, you know, the main ones are there, and if there's any other ones, they're not alive technically. Except these. Look at these. They have extra eyes here. So this clearly also similar framing to framing of Help Wanted with that one game where, you know, you have to go and fix up Freddy. Yeah, so she gets curious, obviously, and goes to... Which, I mean, this is probably a good indication of how tall and big Freddy is, if just to get in a chair, just to stand up on a chair, just to get it up to his face. Up to right there, dude. He is tall. He's huge. They were not kidding. These things are big. Very big. Super big. And I like this view, because you can see the little snout of the inner endoskeleton, which it is looking so much like the game. Like, it is just right there. Also, the other wires and such, the other cables. Great detail that they put into them to give them a more realistic feeling without, you know, making it feel too less organic, I guess. You know what I mean? Less organic. And then we see the ghost hand pop out. And there's Halloween! We see Foxy here coming out of his curtain with his hand. He's cool. Red glowy eyes. Abby's hiding out. And then someone's here. That's either Bonnie or somebody else. Or... Yeah, it's probably Bonnie, because we see... This isn't Mike. And he has a crowbar. How crazy would it see? We get to see somebody fight against the animatronics. Which we've never have. At least not directly. Okay, yeah, it's probably Bonnie. Because we see him looking at him like this. And Corey Kenshin! Yes! He's so cool. So cool. So he's looking back here. He sees Abby with Golden Freddy. We still don't know much about him. I hope he does. I hope he plays a good role in this. Not a good role, but I hope there's more to him than what we see. You know what I mean? Like, I hope he does more than just be, you know, Ghost Man in the background helping out. Well, there was that one scene where it's like a test reel, I guess. It was with different actors though, where Abby is there talking with her babysitter and saying that Golden Freddy, her friend, doesn't like her. So it really goes to show, like, apparently he can only choose people to see him, I guess. Which is really cool. It shows that not only is there a level of, you know, obviously technical dangers with them being big robots, and that just so happen to have furry costumes, but also just ghosts of them. Ghosts, not okay, it wouldn't be a hallucination, right? That's not technically a hallucination. If he's really just here hanging out with Abby, that's just nah. That's just not. Look at Chica there looking. She's squinting. And then, okay, hold that's the spring trap. Look how many fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is a thumb. That's him. He's holding him right there. He's holding her. Ooh, here we have Foxy here. He's scary. But yeah, bro, leave Vanessa alone. Maybe this is how she ends up in the hospital. Hopefully. And that's how she survives. Hopefully. I can bear to lose her again. Well, not again, but part of her again. She's had too rough a year for sure. First she gets taken by Vanny, and now, well, then she has to make mixes and help Gregory escape the Peaceplex, then take care of him as like an older sibling, for sure, between games. And now she is being choked out by Springtrap. Like, bro, leave her alone. She hasn't done anything. She's just a policewoman, and she's doing her best. But yeah, I hope. Oh man, he's gonna be so scary in this movie, dude. I can't wait. Here we have Mike running with a bag. I think that's Mike. No, that's somebody. Is that Mike? I can't be sure. Okay, if he's holding a bag, it's probably one of the guys, and he's taking money. No, okay, hold on. Mike is hiding in there. Yeah, he hides in there, and then sparks come out. And we see a part of his face. And look at this dude. His ears go sideways. That's cute. Okay, here we have someone running through the trees, which is interesting because is that okay? Hold on, that's Mike with the green shirt. He's juicing. He's running. He's sprinting. He's running. He's bolting. Okay, here he is again, And then we hear, what's his name, humming in the background. Humming Mr. Purple Man. And then we see him right here. Ugh! Look at him, bro. He is so unsettling, dog. Okay, it's either black or purple bow tie, few buttons, and then, ugh. Look at the gloves, dude. So cool. Look at the eyes light up too. Those are straight up Springtrap eyes. And he's holding something here. Is that some? Is he holding something, or is it just natural decay? Because look at his posture too. The way he approaches you. He's not like just gonna be standing up and walking to you. He's like, what's the word? He's crouching. He's slunched over. He's just up in the creep mode, bro. Look at him. He is so. He's okay. He's missing that ear, I think, but that one I'm not sure. Hold on. Yeah, we really can't tell. Then he's in green lighting. Remember that. Here, look at him, bro. He is straight up. He is Springtrap, and he's holding a knife, which, you know, if the super strength and super durability, I would suppose, with all this spring lock suit all over him, the knife is another thing to worry about. He'll stab you dead. Look at him. He's looking at his purple bow tie, buttons. He has little bits of, as you can see, metal in them. See? Because it goes to show that, yeah, it's pretty, like, it's wear and tear for sure, but it's also, you know, straight up a suit with cloth, or like a very strong fabric all over him. And then there's metal inside the fabric that gives him just way more stuff to do, you know. And why he cleans that knife too. Look at the way he does that. Look at him. See more metal bits all around. He just makes that face with that knife. Bro, this is going to be such a good movie. Oh my gosh. Just look at him. Okay, and that's it, right? There's something on the other. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. Wow. Okay, I guess put that way, and then, okay, I'm gone. Now I'm back. Move him up here. No, you stay on my hand, bro. You come for me. There we go. Okay, so wow. All right, so what I was gonna go on earlier really was, I know this is, you know, this is kind of a question I should be asking, but also not really, because I'm unsure whether to decide. But part of me wants to, because I've already moved so much into, as you probably know, reaction content, with it being, you know, if you've seen what I've reacted to in particular, also counting this, I guess. And since this movie is not only coming to theaters, go watch it, for real, go watch it. But it's also going to be on Paramount, which I don't have at this moment, but I may get for other shows. But this is really what I want to pretty much think / ask you guys, for those who are listening and watching. Would you want me to react to to the movie? I'm not going to obviously react to the whole freaking thing, but I'm going to do what, you know, other people do, where, you know, they react to the whole movie and then they show parts of it on, like, in the videos, you know what I mean? Like, little segments of the movie for, like, I don't know how long they put it, like 10 minutes or so, 10 to 30 minutes of total movie is shown with the reaction, you know? So I kind of want to do that, but I kind of really want to just experience this movie for the first time in theaters, you know? So, like, I'm kind of torn, really, because I would want to react to this whole movie, you know, give my brief, you know, thoughts and such, because, you know, at least lately I haven't been able to do that with other movies, but I really want to do it with this one, for sure. I want to give, like, a full, like, I don't know, maybe like a spoiler review and then a non-spoiler review, if I don't react to it, of course. But if I want to watch it in the movie, because, you know, that's the full, like, theater cinematic experience. Trust me, like, I know everyone says they love watching movies in their, like, home TV or computer. Don't get me wrong, more power to you if you love doing that. But for me being, you know, someone who really enjoys the cinema, for my, you know, for my own reasons, I really love watching movies in the theaters. And I feel like this movie I will love to see in the theater. Assuming, you know, someone didn't bring their, like, 2-year-old kid in here and he starts crying through the whole movie, which is a little annoying. Just saying. sorry. Yeah, like, you know, if you really want to see like this movie, not see this movie, the full movie obviously, but you want to see me react to it, I'll try to do it. I will try and do it. I will find whatever editing software I can afford slash use slash figure out and trim it down and then release it. Not release the movie, but release my reaction to the movie, which is in my rights. I don't know. No, it's not in my rights. I mean, it's part of. Is it legal domain? No, it's not legal domain. It's something. Anyways, if you want to watch me react to this movie on Paramount, on YouTube, obviously not gonna live stream it, and trim it down, please let me know. But if you don't want me to watch it, then also let me, or just let me go to see the movie. I'll probably do that because I don't want to go see the movie in the theaters and then come back. You know, I don't want to go and then react to it here. You know what I mean? It would just feel like I'm watching it again and try to be surprised at everything. Oh my gosh, oh, did this happen? Oh my gosh, this happened. Oh my gosh, she died. Nah. I don't want to do any of that. You know what I mean? I want to go ahead and watch it one time in one medium, whether it be here in my computer or in the cinema, you know? So, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been, you know, just thinking about lately, these past few months, all this stuff going on about the movie and such. Which, you know, also, like, you know, also something to note, the writer's strike, please go support them, for sure. Because, you know, say what you will about movies and their writing, writers deserve to be paid fairly. Them and, of course, you know, VFX artists and such, they deserve to be paid fairly. Anyways, yeah, I guess that's all I've talked about. Wow, for this being a 2-minute trailer, I sure talked for like 30 minutes. Oh, it's fine. I just me rambling on about things that don't matter. Well, I mean, they do matter to me really much, but probably don't matter as much to me than you all. Anyways, guess this is pretty much it. My name is Anday, and this is the Five Nights at Freddy's final trailer, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!